I just did sun salutation A in the other video, and now we're going to do sun salutation B, all right? So it's the same as sun salutation A, except for there's a lunge involved, okay? And I'm going to show you guys what the lunge is real quick before we go into it, okay? So you're going to put your right leg forward, and you're going to bend it so it makes a nice right angle. You're going to float the left leg back. You're going to bring both arms down so that they meet on the opposite sides of your leg, like so. So you want to make a right angle with your leg and make sure that the back leg is straight, okay? And we're also going to try some variations where we can put the knee down and then the toe is on the floor. So the knee down and the toes on the floor. But for now, we're going to try with on the ball of the foot, so like so, and then on the toe, like so. Okay, so lunge position. This is the lunge, okay? So we're gonna do that in between the sun salutation variation B, okay? So I'm gonna break that down for you guys. Okay, so like the other sun salutation A, arms start mountain pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Float the arms all the way up, clasping them in the air. Inhale, exhale, bring the upper torso back. Floating everything down, bowing to the earth, thanking the earth for holding us up. Float the hands to the shins, diving everything over. Sitting in the soil, plank position, holding the plank. Upward facing dog. Come down. Downward facing dog. Okay, this is how we get into the sun salutation B. Okay, so you're gonna slightly lift the leg up off the floor in that downward dog. Lift the leg as high as you can. Bend it to the side so that it's a nice bent leg to the side. From there, you're gonna step through to your lunge position. Hold your lunge, okay? There's various ways that I want you to practice this at home. You can either practice it with the foot on the ball of the foot, keeping the right angle, but you always want to keep this right angle with the knee behind the ankle of the toe, okay? You can keep it on the leg, so keep it straight, or you can put the knee down. Okay, but both variations, you want to float the arms up, clasping the arms up, and bringing your chest through the arms like we did with the standing fold. Good. And then you're gonna bring it back down, come back to your lunge, meet both together, upward facing dog to your downward facing dog. Excellent. And jump to your arms and roll up. Good. So that's sun salutation variation B. We're gonna do 3 of those with the B variation. Okay, let's do that. All right, mountain pose. Float your arms up. Gaze behind yourself. Float everything down. Release everything. Gaze up over your toes. Sitting in the soil. Shooting out to your plank position. Upward facing dog. Tuck the toes under, look up at the sky. Chest up, everything's up. Floating everything down. Tuck the toes under, upward facing dog. Lift the right leg up, high as you can. Feel that half split in the air. Bending the knee. Good, sun salutation B. Bring the leg forward. Tuck the variation number 1. Put the knee on the floor, bring your arms up. Clasp the arms, Holding this position, feeling your stabilization. Then bring the chest all the way to the back wall. Good, let everything flow back down. Tuck the toe under. Let the toes meet each other. Plank position. Upward facing dog. Float everything down. Downward facing dog. Excellent job. Jump to your hands and roll up ever so slightly. Okay, left side, let's go. Arms up. Float the arms back. Dive forward. Gaze at the horizon. Over your toes. Float everything forward. Bend the knees. Shoot everything back to your plank position. Chaturangas. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Downward dog, left side. So half split, bring your leg up. Half split. Stepping through. Knee down. Variation 1. Arms up. Stabilize your center. Use your core to keep your body up. And then float your head in between your arms. Breathing through this position. Good, bring everything down. Let both legs meet each other in that push-up position. Hold that push-up position. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Back to that upward dog. Downward dog. Pushing everything back. This time just walk to your front hands. And roll up. Excellent. Let's just take 5 deep breaths. We'll start with our hands in center. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So breathe in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Let that oxygen flow. In through your nose. Out. Excellent. All right, we're going to do sun salutation B. This time with the leg off the ground in the lunge position. So I would like for you to try doing it twice with the knee on the ground and twice with the leg off the ground so you can work on your balance and your core strength and your leg strength for this warm-up, okay? So, this is the one with the lunge off the ground. Sun salutation B. Arms up. Gazing behind yourself. Diving forward. Flat back. Remember to keep that flat back. Hands on your shin. Looking over something. Try to get your weight. I didn't mention this before. Get your weight over your toes. So you're going to do like a slight, like you're taking all your weight to the tip of your toes. Good. And gaze down. Head to the floor. Sitting in the soil. Jumping back. Plank position. Finding your breath. Upward facing dog. Bend the arms. Float the chest up. Inhale. Exhale. Float everything down. Tuck the toes under. Back to your downward dog. Float the right leg up. Slowly bend it. Half split in the air. Good. Stepping forward, keeping, so you notice my knees not on the floor anymore. This is the second variation. Breathing in. Out. Float the arms up. Try to keep that stability. And if you can't do it, just put the knee down. But I want you to try and push yourself. And then float your chest back. Feel that stretch. Good. Bring everything job, guys. Good. With that, we're also going to try a nice little spiral to deepen that stretch on the lunge. Good. Bring it back down. Push-up position. Upward facing dog chaturanga. Tuck the toes under. Flip the toes up. Downward dog. Excellent job. You guys are doing awesome. Jump to your hands. Walk to your hands. Roll up. Excellent. Bring your arms back to heart center. Left side. Balance. Right side. Left side. Okay? Find that stability. 5 breaths again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Flow. Find your flow. Arms come up. Flow back. Dive over. Hands to your shins. Flat back. Good. Float everything down. Sit in the soil. Jump back to your plank position. Excellent. Upward facing dog, slight push-up. Look, you're about to go into a push-up, but you're not. You're going into upward facing dog. Look at the ceiling. Bring your chest all the way to the back wall. Float everything down. Downward dog, tuck your toes under, bring everything up. Lift the left leg up this time. Shoot it all the way up into a half split. Slowly bend it, making a half split with your knee. See that right angle? Good, make an L shape. Step forward. Knees not on the ground this time. Float everything up. Find your stability. Hold this position. Breathing in, exhale, bring everything back. Ooh. Hold it and then float it down. Good. Both legs meet each other. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Excellent job. Good. Hold this downward dog. With the downward dog, also in the warm up, you can also do some kind of working through the toes. When you're in the downward dog, you can do that 16 times as well. So come back to your mat. Feel that over your toes and roll up ever so slightly. Okay, so that's sun salutation B. Okay, so sun salutation A, regular through, find the flow. Sun salutation B, variation. Knee could go on the floor, lunge position. So remember, A, no lunge. B has a lunge. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Find the breath. Also, you can go a range of tempos for the sun salutation. Slow, if you're feeling like the warm-up was a lot, I just want to cool off and just really get a stretch in. Or medium, you're like, I want to warm up a little bit more, get really into it. Or fast, you just want to move through the stretches and let it go, everything. So after we usually do our plie, releve, we go into sun salutation A, sun salutation B, preferably 14 times, 7A, 7B.